Oba Esigie, the scholar king who unified the Benin kingdom. Oba Esigie was born into a turbulent time in the heart of the Benin kingdom. The 16th century had seen the kingdom divided by internal conflicts, with rival factions vying for power. In the midst of this turmoil, Esigie was born to the powerful Oba Esigie, who ruled with an iron fist but struggled to maintain peace. From a young age, Esigie showed promise, not just in strength, but in intelligence. The son of a king, he was destined to one day inherit the throne, but the journey ahead would be anything but easy. The struggle for the throne. When Esigie's father, Oba Esigie, passed away, the kingdom was plunged into a violent conflict. Esigie's older brother, Awaran, was initially the heir, but his reign was fraught with instability and poor leadership. The people of Benin grew restless, yearning for a strong ruler who could restore peace and prosperity to the kingdom. As Awaran's leadership faltered, Esigie saw an opportunity. He had spent years studying the art of governance and warfare under his father's guidance. However, his claim to the throne was challenged by powerful court officials who backed Awaran. The situation escalated into a bitter rivalry between the brothers. The War of Succession. In a dramatic turn of events, Esigie led his loyal supporters into battle against Awaran's forces. The war was long and brutal, with both sides suffering heavy losses. But Esigie's strategic brilliance, his ability to think several steps ahead, became apparent as he outmaneuvered his brother's army in key battles. In a final confrontation, Esigie's forces emerged victorious, and Awaran was forced to flee. The victory was not just a military triumph, but a testament to Esigie's resolve and leadership. The reign begins, a scholar king's vision. Now firmly seated on the throne, Esigie set about transforming the Benin kingdom. But unlike many of his predecessors, who relied solely on military strength, Esigie understood that the kingdom's future depended on both diplomacy and knowledge. He welcomed scholars and emissaries from distant lands, eager to learn from other cultures and expand Benin's influence beyond West Africa. He also understood the importance of unity within his kingdom, which had been fractured by years of internal conflict. Esigie worked tirelessly to consolidate power, offering generous rewards to loyal nobles while punishing those who had betrayed him. Esigie's reign marked the beginning of a golden age for Benin, one that would see the kingdom rise to new heights of wealth and influence. He expanded the territory of Benin, establishing trade routes that brought valuable goods like ivory, palm oil, and cloth from distant lands. The Benin Empire and its glory. Under Oba Esigie, the Benin kingdom became a major player in the regional trade, not just in Africa but across the seas. He established strong relationships with European traders, particularly the Portuguese, who had become key partners in the exchange of goods. Esigie was a shrewd businessman, ensuring that Benin controlled much of the trade in the region, bypassing rival kingdoms and consolidating wealth. Perhaps his most notable achievement was his patronage of the arts. Esigie was a keen lover of culture and had an innate understanding of the value of art in cementing his kingdom's legacy. He commissioned the famous Benin bronzes, intricate works of art that depicted royal life, warriors, and the gods. These bronzes would become a symbol of Benin's power, and even today, they stand as a testament to the skill and creativity of the kingdom's artisans. But Esigie was not just a king of wealth and power. He was also a ruler who understood the importance of religion and tradition. He worked closely with the kingdom's priests and diviners, preserving the ancient customs of the Benin people while also incorporating new ideas into the kingdom's spiritual practices. The art of diplomacy. Esigie's diplomatic acumen was another defining feature of his reign. He recognized the importance of forming alliances with other powerful African kingdoms, as well as with the Portuguese traders who sought access to Benin's wealth. Through strategic marriages, he secured vital alliances that ensured the stability of the kingdom. His interactions with European powers, particularly the Portuguese, were marked by a mixture of cooperation and cautious diplomacy. While Esigie welcomed trade, he was also wary of European influence and the potential threat it posed to his kingdom's sovereignty. He kept a careful balance between embracing European goods and protecting Benin's cultural and political independence. A king who preserved his people's dignity. Though Esigie embraced certain elements of European culture, he was determined not to lose sight of Benin's rich traditions. He remained deeply committed to preserving the cultural identity of his people, ensuring that the royal court upheld the customs and beliefs that had shaped the kingdom for centuries. He also sought to strengthen Benin's defenses against external threats. With his military expertise, he built fortifications and trained an elite group of warriors who would defend the kingdom from any invader. Legacy of Oba Esigie. When Oba Esigie passed away, he left behind a kingdom that was both prosperous and culturally rich. His reign brought stability to Benin, and his legacy was felt for generations. His contributions to the arts, trade, and diplomacy ensured that Benin would remain a powerful force in West Africa for centuries to come. Today, Oba Esigie is remembered as a scholar king who unified a divided kingdom, built lasting relationships with the outside world, and fostered the cultural development of Benin. His story is a reminder of the power of wisdom and diplomacy in leadership, as well as the importance of preserving one's heritage while embracing change. The story of Oba Esigie is a powerful testament to the impact of visionary leadership. His ability to balance military strength with cultural and diplomatic achievements transformed the Benin Kingdom into a formidable empire. Esigie's legacy lives on in the rich cultural heritage of Benin, in the stunning Benin bronzes, and in the enduring spirit of a kingdom that overcame internal strife to emerge as one of West Africa's greatest civilizations.